All right, I wanted to take a second to show you guys one of my favorite pieces of outdoor gear. This is something that lately I just don't leave home without, especially if it's a cold morning. It's gonna be a cold afternoon, like it's fall right now here in California, and temperatures will get down really cool tonight, and about 2 hours from now, it'll drop 20 degrees at least. When I got here, it was really cool. I've been out all day, it's kind of heated up a little bit, but I'm about ready to have a little afternoon pick-me-up here. So I carry it in here, but as you saw in the beginning of the video, it comes in this carry case here with these accessories. So what I need in the field is I just need this with my Nespresso pod already in it, and I'll show you how I would do that. So I'm using this adapter that holds the Nespresso pod in it, and the pod does have to be the type, not a Keurig type, but the Nespresso type. And you take this pod and simply just put it in here, and then put this piece over the top of that. And when you do this, it's gonna force the Nespresso pod down into the bottom and then puncture it. So just put this in here, push down a little bit and start turning. And like I said, it'll force it down into where it needs to be and puncture it appropriately. Then also you take the cup and you put the cup on here, pour your water in here, and then we will start the device, and it takes cold room temperature water and heats it up within 4 minutes to make you a nice, frothy, hot cup of espresso. And I'm telling you, this stuff is incredible. Depends on what brand pod that you use, or you can use grounds. Just get your favorite grind, put it in here as an espresso grind, put this on, and you would do the same thing. You'd put this inside, and we're gonna follow all the same steps. To get started, we'll kind of back up a little bit, and I want to show you what I usually do before I even do anything, and that's just to run some water through it to clean the system out a little bit. So I'll unscrew this, put this back on here for a second, get some water. All right, so to rinse this, I have some water here. I'm going to lift this cap off. This cap does not screw on, it's a press fit cap with the rubber gasket on there. It does make a good seal. I'm going to pour some water in the top up here, about halfway up. And there's lines in here to tell you where the max fill line is and some other lines for different measurements. I'll press this back on, and you can see that it does seal. It doesn't leak out when you press it back on. Now there's water up here on the top, and what we'll do is with the cup on, we'll double click this, press it twice, and it's going to run the water right through the system to clean it out. And as soon as the water stops, all you have to do is make sure it's done and just press the button again, and that process is done. And now we have water that's went through the system, and it just rinsed the whole system out, and we're ready to make a hot cup of espresso. Let's go ahead and get started with that right now. Again, we have our Nespresso pod in here. And we'll screw this in here again. You don't have to over tighten it, it'll stop. Put the cup back on. And this time you do not want to double click it, because it'll literally just run the water right through your pod and ruin your pod. So, all right, let's do a close up here. To turn it on, just hold in the power button until you see the lights come on and hear that noise. And now the machine is operating. You just have to set it down and let it do its thing. There's 4 indicator lights on here. And when it gets warm enough, it'll go to the next light. And then eventually it'll go to the 3rd light. And then it'll get to the 4th light. And then right after that, soon after that, it'll start pouring the coffee automatically. So right now I just see 1 light. And you can already feel the outside of this getting a little warm as it starts to heat up inside. So we have to just let it do its thing, and we'll take a little break real quick and show you guys some of the incredible view of where I'm at right here. Just unbelievable, gorgeous backcountry in here. And out here looking for gold today along the edges of the river. No luck today for gold, but I know one thing, I'm gonna have a nice cup of coffee here in a second. All right, so it's pouring the coffee right now. And I can see it down here. Almost done. And get me out some cream here. Oh, the smell is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Looks amazing. It's just nice and frothy. I don't know if you can see that. It just smells incredible. Pour a little cream in here. Oh, can't wait. Who'd have ever thought that you'd be out camping and carry something like this on your person to make a quality espresso out in the field, at a camp, along the edge of a river, wherever. Guys, it's so good. I'm telling you, it's like you're in your favorite coffee shop. Absolutely incredible, and I'm gonna enjoy every sip of this. I need it. I need to pick me up, and it's been an absolute pleasure working with this company. I'm so excited to represent them and show this product off. It's just incredible. The quality of it is absolutely top-notch, and so easy to clean, to carry, to charge. I have no complaints, literally no complaints about this incredible piece of gear. So again, to be able to have this technology on our person is worth every penny. And I, for one, am a huge fan of this, and I'll always have it with me. So that's it for me showing off this new piece of gear, my absolute favorite for those cold mornings and cold nights, guys. I'll catch up with you real soon. Thanks.